Hello, friends.
Good morning.
Hope that you had a good day yesterday, the kickoff of the week. Today is Tuesday, and we are going to begin a new fun activity for the next 2 weeks in reading workshop. We're going to, first of all, start off by reviewing character traits. So last week, we discussed our internal and external. So internal being anything that describes your personality. Also, the external would describe your physical features. So as you're reading this new book today, we are going to start an activity called Bucket of Books. We have assigned you a book in Epic, and we have posted those class codes if you happen to forget them. You are going to read Book Uncle and Me. Okay, and the focus of Bucket O Books is that students will pick a book. Now, we assigned you a book today, but the next several days you'll get to choose your own book from Epic. Definitely writing it down so that we know which book you read. And you will actually go for that day, you will focus each day on a teak that we will have discussed in a mini lesson. So once we discuss the character traits, you are going to read 20 minutes at home on this book, and then you will complete the character trait interactive. We'll put that time window in the document here in a few minutes, but it is 20 minutes only. Now, the point of this Bucket O Books activity over 10 days is that you're going to have a different book each day and then focus on that specific standard that we will discuss earlier in each video. You will then, at the end of the week, which is next Friday, you will then have a book report due by putting all of the books together into one book report. Now, Mr. Herring, why would I have all of you read like what, 8 books, and then have to write a book report on 8 different books?
Well, I think what you might be having me do if you had me do that is experiencing different genres and different types of books, from informational to nonfiction, or to fiction, informational and fiction. And that way I can see the differences and similarities between them in those teaks.
It's a good answer. Also, do I have to read the entire book in one day?
Well, I think you said I have to read the book you assigned for 20 minutes, and then I have to complete the assignment with the teak we're focused on, and then the next day we're going to start a different book.
Wow, that sounds like a great plan. All right, Mr. Herring, would you like to introduce the writing workshop section for today?
Absolutely. So today, practice your spelling word list and upload a picture. So if you practice it in our fun ways, pyramid, rainbow, or graffiti, make sure you send us a picture of that. Or if you're one of those ones that really likes to write them like 10 times in a line, give us that too.
And if you could please make sure that when you write them, if you could either write them in a marker on notebook paper, that was much easier for us to read in the picture. We have discovered that when you write on notebook paper with a pencil and put your picture up, we can't see it at all whatsoever.
It's hard.
And in order to get credit for your bell work tomorrow, definitely write your spelling words in marker, please.
Absolutely. Okay, and then we are going to write the middle portion of our mystery writing. So, in this section, the detectives are working to solve the mystery by interviewing suspects and getting clues. I would like you to refer back to your planning sheet to review the sequence of events, the main suspects, and the clues you decide to include in the story.
Now, remember that there were 8 available slots for the filling out in the clues section. You do need to complete the 8, and if you needed more, Mr. Harry did show you how to go into file and add another page. This middle section is where you're literally going to pull all of your clues together. Remember, you're just writing a story based on the problem that is within the planning ingredients map. So go back into your planning ingredients map, look at the sequence of events, and that is where you are going to start fully developing the middle and then building in details that are discussed within each event.
And to emphasize on what she just said, you're adding details on top of what you already have.
Okay, so make sure that you have that. Make sure that you do not work ahead. We have very specific reasons on why we're doing that, but remember, we want to have a really good story that flows and so that we can be able to solve the mystery on Friday. Oh, and Mr. Herring, I know that our in-person kids are doing something fun, and Mr. Herring and Miss Leach are doing something fun. We're going to go ahead and tell you what we want you to do. So on Friday, and we will definitely put this in the video on Thursday. On Friday, you are going to videotape yourself reading your mystery to me or Mr. Herring. But here's the fun part. We need you to dress up like a detective because we're going to dress up like detectives and our students are coming to school in detective costumes. Now, that does not mean that you have to go buy something.
Mm-mm.
What that means is go into your closet, in a mom or dad's closet,
With their permission.
And see if you can find like black pants, a white button down, a tie, a long jacket, a hat, maybe a magnifying glass. Take some time to Google search detectives, and that will give you pictures of what you need to pull together. So don't go shopping unless you absolutely want to or have to, but just go through your closets and see what we could find. And you're going to have an exciting preview of what it's going to look like because Mr. Herring and I will both be in our detective costumes, and we'll make that video and show it to you.
Oh, yes, we will.
All right. Until then, we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good one.